Today, I am going to be sharing with you all of my homeschool curriculum picks for the 2025-2026 school year. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you all of the awesome new stuff that we're going to be learning about this year. Okay, so this is everything that I will be using for my upcoming kindergartner for this upcoming school year. Now, it may seem a lot, but there is a system that I have to this. This top row here is all of the curriculum that I am currently working with him right now during the summer, and that I am hoping to finish first and then go on to these curriculums down here. So with my son, since he is on the autism spectrum, he goes to ABA therapy, speech therapy, and OT. So all year long, he is constantly working on academics. He's working on academics and also on everything else that is included in therapy. So I have started the preschool book from The Good and the Beautiful with him, and I have only gotten up to, I believe it's lesson 7. So he has done until we are on lesson 7. So these things, for instance, I know that he can already do, but I want him to have, proof of the knowledge that he has so far. And that is why I'm working on him on these programs with him, on these curriculums with him. Same thing goes for the pre-writing. I have here some of the work that he has done, and these are the practice sheets. So for instance, he has only done until letter C or D, until letter C, and then we will do letter D. And but once again, these are things that I know that he can do, and it's just extra practice for him, and also for me to work on having him get used to sitting down at the table and working on these workbooks. After we complete the preschool set from The Good and the Beautiful, I will go on then to the kindergarten prep. And I know that these from The Good and the Beautiful require, for instance, for him to verbalize some words and things like that. But since he is nonverbal, or he has a severe speech delay, and he's working on speech therapy, I'm not putting so much emphasis on the speech aspect of the course book, more on the other aspects. So we're working on handwriting, we're working on the CVC words, we're working on his sounds, his letter recognitions, his number recognition, and he knows all of his letters, he knows all of his sounds, he knows all of his numbers. He is very, very, very smart. Just the communication part is what affects him a little bit. So we are also working on preschool math at home from Kate Snow, and I absolutely love this. I just started this, I believe, last week, and I don't have it marked here. I believe I do, but I think we are already on lesson 2. On chapter 2. So we're working on that, and then this is something that I have to get started with him on, just to get into the practice of working on his handwriting from an actual workbook. So we're working on that, and this is Get Ready for the Code. This is the primer for the Explode the Code system, and I have A, B, and C. And this is workbooks, and this is a curriculum that we are going to be using, like I said, throughout the year. This is not just for one school year. This is for throughout the whole year. Once I am done with this, or he is done with it, or I can see that he already has gotten to a level that he can advance to the next level, I will continue on this side. So we're going to be working on 2 maths, which is Math with Confidence from Kate Snow, just like that, preschool math at home from Kate Snow. And we're going to be working on primer from Math UC. I got him Math with Confidence so that he can work, let's say for instance, one day on, he can do 2 or 3 lessons from Math with Confidence, and he has already started. I believe he has done 3 lessons. So for instance, I can work with him on one day, number 4 and number 5, and the next day, so forth and so forth. And so I want him to have this option, and also with primer, I want him to have the option to work on some pages from primer on another day. So let's say Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, he can work on Math with Confidence, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'll have him work through primer, and we can do multiple pages at once and go from there and see if that works out for him. Next, I will be working for reading. So we have math, we have reading, and then we have writing. So for reading, we will be doing all about reading, and this is the pre-reading level. And I chose the pre-reading level because my son is considered nonverbal, and he is working really hard, and I am so proud of him. I wanted to give this a try. I don't know how this will work out for him, but I want to give it a try. I don't want to hold myself back simply because of his special needs. I want to challenge him, and at the same time I'll be challenged in trying to teach him this, but I want to challenge him and see how much he can learn and how far he can get in regards to this curriculum. And it's technically this is technically, I would say, preschool level, but I'm just starting him at the very beginning. I don't mind that it's preschool level. I want him to excel in the basics and have his foundation established, and then grow from there. So I will be working on the All About Reading pre-reading with him, and we will be reading these books from All About Reading, the pre-reading level. And I also have some other books down there that I will be working on him from The Good and the Beautiful, some readers that I have there. And so that is the plan for reading. Now we go on to writing. And for writing, I decided to go ahead with handwriting without tears. And with this, I have the little chalkboard. I also have the wooden letters that I forgot to bring out here. And what else? And I have the magic board for him to practice handwriting. So in therapy, he works a lot on his fine motor skills, and he is strengthening his hand muscles to be able to put more pressure down when he uses pencils and crayons, and to work on his handwriting. And he is doing so well. So we're going to continue after we complete, get ready for the code. We will continue with Kickstart Kindergarten. And this is my first time looking through this because I just received this, and it looks pretty simple, looks pretty easy. He just has to write down some of the letters and form them with the wooden letters and also with the little chalkboard. So we will be working through this, and I think that he is going to fly by on this workbook. And extra supplements that I received for his handwriting is this workbook it is from Channy's Visual Handwriting Workbooks. This one is more for him to practice his writing skills a little bit more neatly. And I think that this will work perfectly for him. So we have this for the letters, and then we also have it for numbers. So for the numbers, I want him to practice writing his numbers. And then obviously the back part back here is from when he does addition. So as he grows in his mathematics, then he will be able to continue towards the back of the workbook and complete it. So this will be for handwriting for kindergarten. So this is it, guys. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please like and think about subscribing to my channel so you can stay updated when I upload the rest of my curriculum picks videos, and also when I upload our family study videos, which I will be sharing more about our history curriculum for the year, our literature, and our devotionals, and all of that wonderful stuff. So stay tuned for my next video, and I'll see you